Hi guys, it's me, Ms. Mason, and welcome back to part 2 of our op art pictures. So, in part 1, I made my warm picture and my cool picture. Now, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them. So I'm going to start with one of them. It doesn't matter which one, okay? And I'm going to fold it in half as neatly as I can, okay? Now normally if we were in the classroom we would be doing this with a ruler, but folding it in half, and since you guys are in 5th grade you should be able to do this pretty easily. Okay, now I'm going to take my half sheet and fold it again in half. So we're making 4 pretty equal pieces. Okay, there's that, and then like I did before I'm just going to use my fingernails to make that a nice sharp crease on both sides, okay? And if you have scissors, then you can cut on those folds. If you don't, then you can just tear it, okay? So for example, if I just tear it super carefully, well, let me make that one a little bit, oh, there's tape there, that's what the problem is. Okay, so we'll start at this end. We'll see what happens. I need scissors. Okay. So mine had tape on it because I had it taped up on the board. Alright, and tear this one. So if you make those folds real sharp, you should be able to tear it pretty well. Okay, so there's that. And put them in order, kind of like a puzzle. Okay, so there's that, those 4. And then I'm going to do the same exact thing with my cool one. Okay, fold it in half as neatly as you can. Okay, it's real important that you fold carefully. And I'm going to squish it with my fingernails. Okay, and then fold it in half again as neatly as you can. So again, we're going to have 4 equal pieces. Okay. All right, now I'm going to tear those also. Okay. So there's one. And is there tape on that one? Yes. I'll do that one last. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and cut this. If you have scissors, you can use your scissors. If you don't have scissors, tearing it actually does a pretty good job. Okay, so I need to put these guys in order. Let's see, those do not go together. I think it goes like that. Okay, so now I've got my 4 pieces, all right? And I'm going to stack them up in order. So there's all my cool pieces. Here's all my warm pieces in order, okay? And I know you guys can't see that. Now, you need a couple more sheets of paper, okay? And what we're going to do with these is we are going to tape them together, okay? Or you could glue it. I'm going to use tape because it'll be a lot faster than glue, although I hate that tape dispenser. Okay, so I'm just going to tape them together long ways. I'll show you as soon as I'm done. Again, try to be neat about it. Try to make it nice. Okay, so now I've taped 2 pieces together and you can see that they are long. Okay, now this is where it's going to get fun. Okay, so I've got my 4 warm pieces and my 4 cool pieces. Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start with my first one of each one. So I've got the first one that's cool. It even says cool on it because I labeled it. And then I'm going to tape that. I'm going to put my tape in loops and put it on the back so it looks neat. I'm going to tape that on my new paper. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to take my first one of my warm papers and do the same thing. I'm going to make a little tape loop. Again, if you have glue at home, a glue stick or a glue bottle, you can use that. Okay. I'm just using tape because it's fast. Okay, now when you're putting them together, you want to make sure there's a little bit of space in between them. Don't need a lot, just a little, okay? Because when we fold them, you're going to need some space to fold it, okay? Don't put them on top of each other. All right, next cool color, the second one. Okay, it has to be in order, guys. If they're not in order, it's not going to look right. Loop of tape, and I'm going to put that next to my warm picture. Leave a little bit of space there, just a smidgen. It's a fun word to say. All right, and now I'm ready for my warm, my second warm piece. Okay, I'm going to make a little loop. Stick that on. And I'm going to stick that close but not touching. Okay, that's a good way to think of it. Close but not touching. And then my third cool piece. So you are alternating warm and cool the whole time. Okay, if you put two cool ones together next to each other, it's not going to work. A little bit of space, close but not touching. Oops, I got to straighten that out. My tape made it do something funny. All right, let's try that again. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, now my third warm piece. Okay, a little bit of tape. There we go. Again, close but not touching. All right. And my last cool piece, notice my name is on it. Okay. Little loop of tape. Get off my fingernail. There we go. Stick that on. All right, close but not touching. Okay. And my last warm piece. Remember, the warm colors are pink, red, orange, yellow, the colors that make us think of fire and hot things. Okay. And our cool colors, okay, remember, close but not touching. Our cool colors are the blues, greens, and purples that make us think of cold things. All right, so now I'm going to hold that up. I've got all my pieces on there. Now I've got a little bit of extra paper here too. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. And I'm just going to fold it real carefully. Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. Do my fingernails with it again. Again, if you have scissors, you can use scissors. If you don't, you can just tear it. All right. So now that's even. Okay. Now we're going to fold it like a fan. So you fold it forwards and then backwards, and then forwards and then backwards, forwards and backwards, like a zigzag. Okay, so put this down so you guys can see it. So I'm going to start by going forward. Okay, so I'm just going to fold in between those two pieces. Now this is where you're going to have to be super careful. Okay. Make sure you're not folding your warm piece. You're just folding in between them, okay? And then I'm going to fold backwards between my warm piece and my cool piece, okay? Real carefully. All right. There we go. Okay. And then forwards between my cool piece and my warm piece. I'm just looking. Check it before you smush it. Okay, good. And then backwards. Again, check it before you smush it. Okay, because we don't want it to get folded up. I mean, we don't want the pieces to get folded. You're just folding in between the pieces, okay? All right, so that went backwards. So now I'm going to go forwards. Oh, that's weird. It's right on the tape line. Hopefully that works. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. maybe be careful of that. And then backwards again, check it, and then smush it. And then forwards for the last one. Let's see. Oops, I'm folding that one. I don't want to do that. So you could put your finger down and help hold them in place. Let's see. Oof, this one is giving me trouble. My goodness. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fold it backwards. No, I'm not, because this is all getting in the way. Okay, so I have to fold it forwards, but I have to be super careful. Let's see. All right, that's better. Now they're not getting smushed. Okay, smush all your folds down, nice and tight. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Very exciting. Okay, and there it is. When it's all folded up, it looks like a fan. Okay, so if you imagine one of these fans, you guys know how to do that. All right, and then when I look at it this way, I see my warm picture. And when I look at it this way, I see my cool picture. Okay, so that is how we do that. All right, so your turn. Make it, take a picture or a video of it, and post it on Blend when you're done, okay? Good job, guys.